say? 4.
I am Amadu, a teacher in Gnat Institute of Islamic Education. I have been in the teaching profession for 16 years now. I was posted to that school in 2004. I got married in 2013. In 2016, my wife had an admission at Tamale Training College, now College of Education. He went for the first semester, and when he came back, he noticed that there is something swelling on the knee. He was unable to walk. At first, we thought we can apply some local herbs to cure it. But for some time, it was still there. So we went to Confanochi Teaching Hospital, and we were told to go to Via Nkwanta for them to see what actually is in there. So we went and brought Confanochi the reports, and it was pronounced to us that it was a cancer. From the report that we got from Via Nkwanta Teaching Hospital, it was known that he has gotten cancer. So the leg has to be amputated. But we didn't agree at first. So when we heard the news, in fact, it wasn't easy. Therefore, we came home and told the doctor in charge that we are coming to think about it. So when we came, in fact, as young girl as she was, we didn't want to maybe amputate the leg. So we decided to use local herbs. So we came and applied, but for some time it was swollen. It got to a certain point that he couldn't even work on it. So we called the physician in charge at the Confanochi and told him we are coming to amputate the leg. So we went and they did it. I even forgot that there was some deductions that were ongoing on my payslip, 2 cedis. So I came home, went to school the following morning, and was discussing with one of my teachers. And the Gnat rep in my school told me, are you not a Gnat member? And I told him, yes, I'm a Gnat member. So he collected my payslip and saw the deduction on it. So he told me to go to the district Gnat office, and then so that they will endorse a form for me to take it to the regional office, for me to be taken to Accra, the center where cancer patients are catered for. So we did all the process, and one morning we went there.
As a teacher, how are you preparing for your retirement? And how are you investing for your future benefit? Do you know that when you join the Teachers Fund of Gnat, with a minimum monthly contribution of 50 Ghana cedis, you could secure a great retirement package for yourself? The Teachers Fund, as a retirement supplement scheme for members of Gnat, offers you the opportunity to plan for a fulfilling life after active service. For more details, visit any Gnat district office across the country and talk to our officials. You can call the fund on 0302 429 888. Reach us via WhatsApp 0509 331 260. Or visit our website www.teachersfund.org.gh. Teachers Fund, saving today for a brighter tomorrow.
When we got to the center, that's in Sweden, Ghana Medical Center or something, at Asalgo Tree. In fact, we got there late, around 5 o'clock, and we were told that we should come the following morning. So, and I was told that when I'm coming, I should bring my payslip for them to see whether I'm truly a Gnat member. So early in the morning, I went to a nearby cafe and printed out the payslip and brought it to the center. So they only gave me some forms to sign. And I did. And I could see that, in fact, the amount involved wasn't a small thing. The first form that I filled, the bill was around 12,006. And I showed it to the wife and said, look at the amount of money. If I had not been a Gnat member, the amount of money I would have paid. So they diagnosed, they did everything, and they put her on chemotherapy for 3 days or so. That was 2016, and we came back. And one surprising thing, when we came, I heard at the center that even the bill that I have paid at Confanochi, if I can get those bills, I can bring it there for them to refund the money for me. And I did. The very bill, the bills that we saw from our room, we took it there, and the money we paid there was refunded to us. Yeah, it was something around getting to 3,000. The situation at first was, she was very responding to the treatment. So we were giving some 2 weeks to come. And at it, when it got to the time, we went there. And then he was still on the chemo for some time. We were attending the chemotherapy all the time, from time to time, till 2017. And as he was responding, they gave us 1 month because the treatment was very well, and he was responding to the treatment, and you see that the leg, the pain and everything was relieving gradually. So when we came, in fact, the worst thing happened after we have continually went there for the treatment. So on 17 December 2017, he woke up in the morning and he was vomiting. So we called the doctor in charge at the center to tell him about the situation we were in. So he told us to take her to a hospital, and when we get to the hospital, we should give the phone to the physician in charge for him to talk to him so that he can prescribe the very drugs that he might need for her treatment. And we went and he did so. But when we came home, in fact, Gnat, as well as the hospital, did their very best, but she didn't make it.
As a teacher, how are you preparing for your retirement, and how are you investing for your future benefit? Do you know that when you join the Teachers Fund of Gnat, with a minimum monthly contribution of 50 Ghana cedis, you could secure a great retirement package for yourself? The Teachers Fund, as a retirement supplement scheme for members of Gnat, offers you the opportunity to plan for a fulfilling life after active service. For more details, visit any Gnat district office across the country and talk to our officials. You can call the fund on 0302 429 888. Reach us via WhatsApp 0509 331 260, or visit our website www.teachersfund.org.gh. Teachers Fund, saving today for a brighter tomorrow.
In fact, the medication, they told us that when he's taking the medication, the hair will, that was the reactions that we saw about the whole thing. Apart from that, and the last day that he vomited, apart from that, there were no other serious signs. In fact, when he came, we didn't take it serious, to say, because we thought it was a normal pain that maybe because of the journey from the northern to Kumasi, maybe as he sat in the hair for that long period of time, that might have caused the knee to be pained. But for 1 week, 1 month, and it was still there, then we decided to take action. And it was very painful then. So he even said we should take her to. He called the doctor that, in fact, the pains he's going through, he will come there for the leg to be amputated. In fact, I would say it took us by surprise then, because he was responding to treatment of her. Just as I said, that maybe God knows very best that is the. But the very thing I would say is that, should we identify such a thing like those pains, we shouldn't take it lightly. We should act upon it very fast for medication to be taken. In the first place, we were thinking that she was too young to have her leg amputated. That was why we decided to apply the local herbs for the cure. But not knowing, delaying it at home will also cause us when we go to the hospital again. So our advice is that should any of my colleagues, Ghanaians, anybody before with that difficulty, he has to take action, immediate action, just to maybe relieve the pain. I think it will not be less than 30,000 to say, because we went there several for the chemo, and you see how much one day on a chemotherapy will cost. And we didn't even, it wasn't 1 week, it wasn't 2 weeks. It was from September 2016 to the December, more than a year, December 2017. So you can see it isn't anything less than 30,000. In fact, to be frank with you and everybody, it would have been a problem to get an amount of 12,000 if I had not gone for a loan as a teacher. 12,000 at the start, to start something, and every 2 weeks or every week we have to do the transportation where and everything, and then the chemo itself wasn't easy. So I didn't know where I would have been. So it is something that has helped me a lot. You are looking at the money that I pay to the fund, just a meager to say, 2 cedis a whole year, 24 cedis. And even if it started from somewhere. It didn't start from the very day I started teaching. It wasn't there then. It started around 2012, 10 or something, 14. And the very time that I wouldn't have accumulated such an amount for that activity at all. So the only money I could say we spent was just the transportation to the place and our accommodation. That was all. I am asked to speak on this issue. I will say it has to be increased, because nobody knows where and when such a thing will befall on any of our teachers or any of the relatives of our teachers. And if it happens, the amount of money you will spend on this disease is something that can drain a whole amount of money from the teacher. So I would say, if all my teachers will agree with me, at least if we want to sustain the medical center for Gnat, in fact, should there be a little increase on the money that we pay, I will accept it and even convince some of my, because from the very time that we started the whole thing, I've been a crusader for this fund in my school, and even every teacher I meet. That's Gnat. I was secretary to Gnat, very true. But that one, I am saying that Gnat has done very, very well in doing that for the welfare of his members. In fact, as I sit here, if you haven't experienced such a disease, you might not know the importance of maybe the fund. But for teachers, we know, in fact, our salaries are also something. So if it should be increased to 10 cedis, I think it will do. In fact, it will be a blow for not only Gnat members, but for the whole country. But I'm saying that because Gnat members are citizens of Ghana. And for that matter, at least we also take pride when we go to that center, that at least Gnat is also contributing something small so that should any of the members are affected by this cancer, will go there for treatment. If it should be taken away from that, in fact, it will not help even Ghana. If even a Ghanaian is buying it, we won't agree to that. Gnat would have it. There's this motto of my school: hold fast that which is good. And looking at how it is serving the Gnat community, even if the last resort is to sell all the properties of Gnat to acquire that facility, I think it will be in the right direction to do that. I do support Gnat practice to get that facility bought. He was 3 years when she died, and I thank the elder sister of the wife for taking good care of that young boy for me. So though he's with me, but for his everything, it is done by the elder sister of my late wife. He's doing very well, and because he was very young, he didn't see much of the mother. So, though sometimes he asks, but we are able to convince him.
As a teacher, how are you preparing for your retirement? And how are you investing for your future benefit? Do you know that when you join the Teachers Fund of Gnat, with a minimum monthly contribution of 50 Ghana cedis, you could secure a great retirement package for yourself? The Teachers Fund, as a retirement supplement scheme for members of Gnat, offers you the opportunity to plan for a fulfilling life after active service. For more details, visit any Gnat district office across the country and talk to our officials. You can call the fund on 0302 429 888. Reach us via WhatsApp 0509 331 260 or visit our website www.teachersfund.org.gh. Teachers Fund, saving today for a brighter tomorrow.
Yes, I do, because I am a regional secretary. I had the opportunity to visit the cancer center, so I have been screened there, so I know it is real, and then the beneficiaries are also attesting to that, so it's good. Our National Council members know the place, and they have the mandate of the people, and they are with the people. And since they know the value, the benefits of the center, they will help us, they will partner with us so that we intensify the membership education. And then at the council level, at national council level, a decision has already been taken that we should own the place. So we are only asking the leadership to go ahead and then acquire the place to the benefit of the members. Because it is very important, it is worth acquiring. We have to explore many avenues to get the funds to do that. One would think that we can levy our members. Or if you go to the constitution of Gnat, we have special levy. If there's a special project that the association wants to take at all the levels, we have procedures that we have to follow to levy, to have special levy for that purpose. But unfortunately, because of the pluralism of teacher unions, and then the turbulence in the terrain, it will not be advisable for us to embark on special levy. So I want to suggest that the association can raise a loan to have the place, and then in our next conference, we can embark on our merit education. So in our next conference, we up the 2 Ghana cedis that we are charging for using the place. I think when we do that, our members will see wisdom in that, and then they will give us the money to do that. My opinion is that already, if it is not even the acquisition of the center, but because of the time value of money, we cannot say even 2 cedis today will be the same thing as 2 cedis 2 years to come when we go for conference. So we would even be thinking of upping the 2 cedis already, even if we are not acquiring the place. So I want to suggest that if we up it to 5 cedis, it will do. If you look at our members, the youth, the women wing, that's the Atlas, they embark on excursions, and we want to suggest to them that in their rounds they should find time and also visit the center, because if they can go to Kakum, they can go to Cape Coast Castle. I mean, they should be adding visiting the center, so that when they go there, they will see the place. They can arrange and then get screened. So by so doing, they will know that it is real, it is not abstract. When they go back home, they will tell the story. So we'll be able to do that to help us. And apart from that, our members who have also benefited from the center should be ready to help us to do the membership education. At our meetings, if they volunteer and come, it's unfortunate in this country of ours, the stigmatization is too much. So the people are not ready to come out for everyone to know that I suffer or I suffered from cancer. So otherwise, it will help us if they come and then tell the story at our meetings. If they tell the story, then it will go down well with the people. My colleague, regional secretaries and district secretaries, in their meetings, the issue of the cancer should be part of the agenda. So I do not see that as a peripheral matter. And when it is discussed very well, then the people would go and then report. Okay, we have to also intensify our reporting system in all levels in the association. When the delegates, when the representatives come for meetings and they go back, they have to report to the people. If they don't report to the people, they will not know exactly what has happened or what has been said. For instance, recently, the association has launched a book on the COVID-19. Unfortunately, we don't have that for the cancer. So if we're able to come out with such a document, it will help us a lot.
With Sweden Ghana Medical Center, and now there is hope for the cancer patient. You don't have to worry, don't give up now. As long as you are a Ghanaian teacher or relative, treatment is free. You don't have to worry, just keep hope alive. 'Cause with sweet